Welcome back. We're back with a whole new season, and I don't know how I feel about this yet, because this is actually, I don't know how I feel about it yet, because we're calling it sober season.
Hey.
So we're gonna do this whole season sober. We might try other drugs, but mostly we're gonna be just seeing. You know that drink I gave you earlier? I'm just kidding.
Nah, this all I've been drinking. I'm the one who got them down to be sober. No, I'm not. That was a group decision amongst themselves. I support it.
So sober season, let's go.
Skirt.
This is I'm so excited to have you here because like we have so much to talk about. Like not a lot of people have been working as hard as you have since everything kind of picked up. You just been like show after show after show after show, and
that shit's fire too, man. Pick right back up.
Did it feel like did you get like butterflies in your stomach again?
Man, like,
were you nervous?
Nah, cause that's just like practice for me, and it's like my favorite part about this shit. So like, I love like performing.
Performing's always been your favorite.
Yeah,
part,
so like, I really was like going through withdrawals, not being able to perform during COVID and shit. That shit sucks. Like I hated that shit, but that's like when I got like nice at pushing my clothes, cause I had to find something else to occupy my time while I was.
And you went like really hard in it.
And wait till and see, that shit with the clothes, it taught me a lot about how like thriving my actual like tangible fan base is. You know what I mean? Like some shit, there's no shade to everybody, cause you know like different shit makes people feel better about themselves, whatever the fuck. You know what I'm saying? But like a lot of that like fake shit, like it can fuck you up when you're trying to like see something that's tangible. Like let's say like bodies at a show or like people buying your merch. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't fake that shit. So like being able to see that, you can't fake that. Like no matter, it doesn't matter.
These are
like
sales. These are transactions.
Actual people.
Yeah.
And like I pictured different. It wasn't just like you were copping like a shirt from me. Like even this one, like we're real strategic. I always knew that the title of my album was gonna be Stay Busy. So we had these shirts. And I have everybody rocking these shirts before they even knew that was the title of my next project. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, that's so cool.
They didn't even know that shit. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like in the picture, this car is from Chrysanthemum. That's like my grandma's Carmen del Sol.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so like it symbolizes.
It kind of fits like the whole. It kind of it's like a full circle, and then you got the jacket that you wear in like the videos.
All of this, so like, and it symbolizes like I've been working on myself, and this whole time like I haven't been wasting that time like working on myself to like give you guys the best versions of myself. So like with the merch, seeing that shit and seeing that I have some people that fuck with us and support us. Salute to Farrell, that's my brother. Like buying all of it and shit, I'm like, damn, yo, it's like it's not like a local thing anymore. Like I'm like, I really like got a lot of people fucking like all over the country.
That's so cool.
And like, it's like all ages, and it's not like no specific like dynamic either. Like that everybody fuck with the skiggy. I really mean that shit when I be saying that shit, cause it's like you can't really put like your thumb on what type of artist I am or like what lane I'm in, cause I'm in all of them.
Yeah.
I'm in all of them motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? Like
he's running over the
I don't pick a lane. I swerve in all them shits. You know what I'm saying? So like if you was hoping that you could like straight up, you know what I'm saying? No turning signal, none of that shit. I beat all of your shit. You know what I'm saying? And that's like, I turned all the way up. That's how it go. You know what I mean? Cause like I feel like over this time, like especially like my class that I come from, artists, I like to feel like my class, like my brother like Eddie and like Salty, and like I don't know if anybody like be paying attention to the generations of artists that come out of Arizona.
No,
but it's broken up into classes. Like there's a young class right now that's super thriving. Like a lot of them are my brothers and shit too. That's like younger than us and even younger than them. That's thriving.
We've been in this for a minute.
You know what I mean? And I'm glad, but like I feel like our class like. They couldn't really put a thumb on none of us. We were the ones fucking up the house shows, fucking up full moon festivals, fucking up all that shit, like going crazy, making the mosh pits. Like, we were doing that shit. You know what I'm saying?
So early.
And now that shit is like a thing. Like, everybody wants that shit.
That's how I remember, like, not to change the topic.
No, you straight.
But that's how you caught my attention. Because I was at a show, and I was like, who's that? Like,
see, that's a live test. Like, it's better when you find out about somebody that way than somebody telling you about how dope they are.
Yeah.
Like, my whole family, like, way I was raised, like.
And this is like 2017.
For a minute, yeah, we've been at this. Like, I'm not a person that likes to brag and shit. I'm mad humble. That's not like a fake humble. This is just how I was raised. Like my grandma always taught me like let other people brag for you. You don't be bragging for yourself. You know what I'm saying? Nobody likes that shit.
Oh,
like,
I do that so much with all my friends, and like I'll always show them like their music videos. I'm like, this is so and so. this is who filmed it.
And that only comes from it being dope.
Yeah.
And see, like, it's honest, like, now we're getting booked out of state. You know what I'm saying? So what's so dope about us getting booked out of state is when we go to other states and perform, they owe us no loyalty. You can get comfortable at home. Your homies will come to the show.
Yeah.
Their homies come to the show.
Your 10 friends.
You get caught up in that shit thinking that you killing that shit because all your homies come to all your shows.
And they're hyping you up.
Yeah.
They're in the front.
And that's cool. But, like, when you go another place where they don't owe you that loyalty, you literally have to be dope. That shit has to be. Why, bro, you're here to entertain us. If you're trash, we're gonna let you know that shit. You know what I'm saying? And like,
hey, we would do the same if somebody was coming into our city. Like, who the fuck are you,
and that's
bro?
how it should be. And like,
you from Denver?
I love fans for that because they will tell you if like your shit is rocking or not. And like the way we pick songs for albums, the way I've always been like that. I will perform them songs live and see what the crowd fucks with the most, and that's how I pick the tracks for my album. Like you can kind of tell when like you listen to my projects, like damn, that would go crazy at a show. Like, damn, I can already imagine Preme going crazy. Like, if I'm getting you to feel like that, I'm doing my job. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I was definitely, like, having withdrawals when COVID hit and I wasn't able to do shows. And, like, now that shit's right back here. Like, I'm booked up until October. And, like, that shit's even, like, it's deep in October. Like, I'm booked up till Halloween. And that's not, like, that's, like, contract booked up. It's difference between getting invited to do something and getting booked. And I hope you, like, that doesn't go over motherfuckers' heads. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want that to go over your head. And it's like, and that's straight up, like, you should take yourself that seriously because motherfuckers will take you more seriously when you start taking yourself more seriously. And, like, once I started getting, like, money out of Arizona, like consistently and realizing like, bro,
like I'm doing this.
They know my worth.
So much?
I gotta know my worth. You know what I mean? And like, I'm a person that's always exemplifying growth, and like, I want people to always know their worth and shit. And I came from nothing. I came from not even being able to like charge nothing for a feature, begging these niggas to fuck with me and shit. So like, I'm good, but my family's straight. We good. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna continue to be good because I'm still growing. But like, when they started showing me my worth, I'm like, oh fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm really built for this shit. Like, this isn't like something like, it's not a hobby. Like, cause if I was meant to not do this, so many things would have stopped me a long ass time ago.
A long ass time ago.
And like, not even my mom passing could stop me. So like, I know that this is what I'm meant for. So like, that led me to like making this project stay busy, and it's just showing what I've been doing this whole entire time since like everything stopped. And like, this is just literally, and I can tell y'all like now in this interview, like this is one part to a 4-part collection. Like, I have 4 albums ready. You know what I'm saying? Like, and y'all get back in the booth. Y'all start recording more music.
Like,
go record my music. You know what I'm saying? Y'all go record my music to catch up to me because I have so much music. Like, I've been like stacking music since I couldn't do shows and do shit. Like, that shit drives me crazy when I can't do shit. You know what I mean? So like, and I've been showing different sides of me, different styles, and like growing as an artist. So like, I'm glad to give this to y'all. And like, I really feel like this is my best work so far, and it's gonna set the tone.
And it's just gonna keep getting better.
It is. It's gonna set the tone for the summer. You know what I mean? I'm giving y'all a whole new row of anthems and shit to bang out in your car, like at the shows, like, you know what I'm saying, anywhere, at school.
I still love listening to Sailor Jerry's. Like,
Let's go.
Still listen to Sailor Jerry's.
I got a remix of Sailor Jerry's on the album.
Stop!
I got a remix to Get a Life on the album.
I was about to say Get a Life.
Yeah.
Ooh.
See?
Like pulling up Get a Life on your like on your YouTube, on your TV.
Who got remixes to their songs out here? And this is like, hey, this ain't like I went like this is like they hit me because they really fuck with what we doing, and it's like it was a real connection, and like this is all family shit. On the album, it's all family shit. I think you guys will see that on all my projects. It's real like family oriented. I be having my peoples on the features, and like people that I'm like new people I've connected with. You know what I'm saying? Just like building our circle out, stretching out our network and shit. But like, I have 2 remixes of like these, like Get a Life's like one of my best songs. That's like considered like one of my classics, right? And like Sailor Jerry's is one of my new classics. I remixed both of them shits, and like I don't know nobody out here got remixes to their songs, bro. Like, I don't know nobody got remixes to their songs. Like, and no one's like a lot of shit. Like I'm gonna keep showing y'all like that you won't be able to figure, like, you can't figure me out, man. Y'all can try all day to try to figure me out. And just when you think you're done,
like, your videos are fire, and then the clothing keeps selling out. We want more merch. We need more merch. Any design, like, that you do, it's kind of just, like, it's sold out.
We got a team, too. Like, they, like, it's all,
you
like
need
I
a
said,
team.
It's all, like, yes.
And your team keeps growing, too, right?
Yes, and we're hiring. So, like, if you feel like you can contribute to the situation, you know, and we do good business over here. It's like I said before, we do good business. Like, you know, if you can contribute to this shit, you feel like, you know, you can bring something to the table, we got a place for you, straight up. You know what I'm saying? And we're here to help y'all grow, to build up, you know, y'all portfolio so that you can be able to make a living for yourself. And this is something that we've already proved and done with our family. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So, like, You just know no one can do shit by themselves. Nothing works by itself. Like a whole car. A car's like what, 2,000 something pieces, 8,000 something fucking pieces in the car. One piece out that car, the whole car fucked up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It takes all of it to make it work for real. And like that comes with growth and realizing you can't do everything. You gotta delegate. You know what I'm saying? Like
you're not good at everything.
Fuck no. Like you can want to be. You can just like you can want everybody to fuck with what you're doing, but you gotta start identifying what you're good at, so you can really feel like know where you should like be like putting your focus. Like
yeah, like hey, I know you're really good at graphics. Like this is your thing.
I'm gonna
like,
let you do that shit.
Like I can never like. Pick up a camera and be like, hey, I'm gonna be better
I'll give
than
you
this
my
person.
ideas, what like I feel like it should go, you know what I'm saying? Like what I feel like the theater should be and stuff.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna leave it to you to bring my vision to like
you're better at this, you're good at this. I'm gonna let you come bring it to life.
Like that shit.
And plus I don't have time for that. You know what I'm saying?
And we all are busy. Like that stay busy shit is like we all live by that shit. We're all busy. Like it's not just me. We're all busy. And like now like the family's getting bigger. We just added C Leach and like C Leach dropped a freestyle and his first fucking freestyle went crazy
I posted it on the weekly wrap up.
That shit went crazy as fuck.
Yeah, I did not know.
That was the first move from the family.
I did not know he was that like.
Leach is nice. And he's like it's a breath of fresh air because he's not like gimmicky or nothing. That's really like how he is, and he's like dope. But he don't like try to be like nobody else, sound like nobody else. And like that was his first drop. Organically went crazy. Like
oh wow,
10.7K.
I saw it everywhere, and
like
then
200 shares. All them comments had like 400 comments.
I love finding stuff organically. I found 2 dope videos this week organically, and I'm
shout out to C Leach, man. That's my brother.
And I showed him to Rascal, and we're both like, "What the fuck?"
That's fire. Like, it's better when it's that way. That means people are organically like, "Yo, someone else has to see this."
Yeah.
They share like someone else has to see this.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
If you like something, share it. Like,
share that shit.
Because I'll eventually come to somebody's story, and like I love watching stories, and I like it when anytime you share something, I'm like, this has to be dope.
Yeah, man. I like to. Cause I didn't always get cosigns, so like when I cosign for shit, go check that shit out, cause it's dope. You know what I mean? Like, and I like to support dope shit. Like, it may look like I support everybody, but no, I support dope shit, and I fuck with everybody. I'm a politician, man. I like to consider myself a politician out here. I'm running for president. Vote for me.
I was about to say Arizona governor.
Vote for me. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, like. It's dope, like, and like a lot of these people, like they're putting their heart into this shit, and like there's not an eye on everybody. So like, if I can help bring some light to like something that everybody might not be seeing, especially when it's like fucking fire and it needs that light, I'm gonna do that shit. Like, I'm gonna do that shit. Y'all seen that shit with like people I have around me. Like Joe Boy's been going crazy as fuck. You know what I'm saying?
And it's like the new generation too. Like you were saying, like these younger embrace kids that shit. Doing, like they're like the bar is so high. Like
we should embrace that shit.
It's so dope.
If you feel like you can't embrace the younger generation, you weren't meant to be here. What like always, but it was like me and Yonsei were talking about it. Like salute to my boy Yonsei, he's on the album, and he was like, bro, like how do like. Have you stayed relevant this whole entire time through like all these generations? And I'm like, damn, nigga, am I old or something? And it's like, nah, like, bro, but like you still be like, and you be hanging with all of us, and you still be getting booked. You're
still mentioned in a lot of our, getting to know the locals. I'm like, oh, who do you like? And they're like, Preme, you know.
See, and that shit's not. That shit comes with kicking dope shit, man. Like, if it wasn't dope, I wouldn't have that. If I wasn't like, if my music didn't attach to like memories and emotions, I wouldn't have that. You know what I mean? Like. That's like an honest thing. Like I don't force myself on nobody. You know what I mean? Like I don't do no gimmicky shit. I'm just me 100, and like people fuck with that shit. And I'm glad that I'm able to like be at this point, and like it just continues to show me like, yo, like you meant to do this shit.
Yeah.
So, like,
and we definitely would not be having this conversation. We wouldn't be here.
Nah.
If,
you know what
if you were like that, I'd be like, all right.
I had no dreads. I was just trying to be seen, man. I'm a staple out here now, man. I'm trying to. Hey, they didn't see me grow with no hair to like my shit.
Oh my god.
That's what I'm saying. I used to have nothing. Bucket hat like I'm
gonna throw in this part right here like our first interview together.
Yeah. Make sure that you put your family first. Work for your fucking self. That's a little seed on the plan for y'all. Work for yourself, man. Ain't nothing wrong with that shit. And don't be scared of it either, because a lot of us are like eating off of like working for ourselves legitimately. And I take care of my whole family off of like me working like for myself and for my family. And like that's not a joke. So like make sure that y'all are always putting like yourself first and putting your all into yourself. That's how much growth I've been going through type shit. Like I don't even have my shit retwisted right now because I've been in album mode. We just uploaded the album right now. You know what I mean? Like so like right before I came to this interview, we just made sure everything was how we wanted it to be. The cover was fire. Like we wanted to make sure like we were all happy with that shit.
So let's talk about it. So it's Preme week. We're kicking off Preme week. It's Monday, Preme week. So
you see them lanes?
We're gonna start swerving.
See them lanes?
No insurance.
Any of y'all that have a week after me now, you know where I came from. Y'all wasn't trying to have.
Oh, you're right.
Love to everybody though, but you know, hey, dog, hey.
Now we know where it came from.
It's all right. I hope
we're
all
sober
have
and it's Preme week.
Yep. Changing the tide. You know what I'm saying? Straight up.
The release party is this weekend. It's on Saturday at Aura.
Hey, real shit, man. I'm hyped for this shit because like all the homies is gonna go crazy. Beyonce finna go crazy. Like that lineup is crazy, and like we all about to just fuck that shit up.
Yeah, everyone has so much energy. I'm a big fan of a lot of people on there that I have never seen perform before.
That's fire.
And I've had him on the show already, or I want to get him on the show. So I'm like, fuck yeah, I get to like interview them and everything, do like backstage and all that. So
I love a lot of performance, man. Make the connection, like get new fans, like make me feel like that performance is as dope as when I hear that shit in the car, man. You know what I'm saying? Like people don't slack on the performance part of it, because that might be the first time somebody ever
That's
sees
how
you.
I learn of a lot of people, because I'm just like chilling, I'm waiting in line for whatever, the bathroom, or I'm getting a drink, and then I'm like, what the fuck is going on over there?
That's what you should be working for.
That will always happen to me.
That's probably how I've gotten 85% of my fans.
That's how you got me?
Straight up. You know what I'm saying? Like 15% found me online. And like that's real. Like that's been from the homies seeing me live and sharing my shit. Like, and it's probably gonna change. That ratio gonna definitely change. But I'm not mad at that, because that means somebody saw me for the first time and was like, yo, bro, hey, that shit was fire. You know what I'm saying? Dap me up. Anywhere, any region. They might be listening to nothing but country that day. They might not even like hip hop. They're like, yo, bro, you was spitting that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
organically though,
it's the only. It's the way, and that, like, you only need 1,000 to survive for real. If I have 1,000 solid fans, y'all gonna see me like I'm gonna be cool and I'm good. Like I'm good right now, but I have 1,000 solid fans. I'm chilling. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I do a merch drop and all 1,000 of them cop that shit. We good. We're all right. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like I'm not
so
complaining.
awesome.
And like learning this business and learning how like you can have so many different sides of you to this and not just be an artist. You can really like market yourself and become like a brand and an entity. Like that changed how I looked at all of this shit. You know what I mean? Like, music is like the most important part. We don't ever want to get too away from the music, because that's what brought everything like here. But it definitely has branched me into like becoming like this mogul mind type of like artist and shit. And it's definitely like helped my music too, because now like I'll step outside of like any, like, you know, there's, like I said, there's no lane. I'm down to do whatever, because I'm down to learn and shit. I'm down to like, you know, grow as a person and shit. And then like I'm excited to give y'all this album, man.
I'm excited.
Y'all see right now, I'm a little faded. And Tyrese came in the studio. I'm just, whew, you know what I'm saying?
So who's all on the album? Are they gonna perform some tracks with you this weekend?
You know what? I'll probably have all of them performing with me, but minus one, because
did John do it all?
Oh, he will be here. I'll have everybody. I have Salty on the album.
He's in town?
He will. Yeah. See, that's my brother.
It's a party.
I got Emmett Dupree on the album.
Oh, I'm a big fan of his.
I got Celia Yonce. Shout out to my brother Yonce.
I still have not seen him perform live.
I can't wait to see that backflip again. I got Joe Boy on the album.
Dope.
I got
Favorite?
Lamar Crushin on the album. That's my brother. And then the remixes, I'm gonna keep that a secret. I ain't gonna tell y'all.
I'm so it sounds like a DJ Khaled. Like, someone's gonna just jump out of nowhere.
I ain't gonna tell y'all. I got Back with Bobby on the album. That's my brother. Shout out Tucson. And yep, I'm not telling y'all nothing else.
Are there gonna be some album merch?
Yeah.
That you're gonna have there at the
show, and it's you'll only be able to get it at the show unless I'm like feeling cool after I won this whole song for myself. But yeah, you'll only be able to get it at the show. And yeah, you know, we're gonna give y'all fly shit. But you know how I do. I definitely wanna like seize the moment and the memory of the day. So if you're not at the show to get the shirt, you missed the moment, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, sorry.
So get there on time.
Get there, you know,
early.
or you know, if I decide to put them online and advertise them before, you know, I can like hold some for some people. But really, I'm just trying to celebrate with everybody on the day. You know, I'm really hyped and shit, so we're gonna go crazy. It's another skirt day, man. You know how we going.
I'm excited. I'm excited.
Skiggity, bro. Skirt is blow. Hey, and just so you know, like, I am just getting started, man.
I was just about to say.
This is the top of the third quarter. I'm dropping 40 points. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just getting started.
How does it feel knowing that you're like, hey, I know you guys are all excited for this, but like y'all don't even know. Y'all don't even know what I got planned.
Like the preparedness. I don't want to take away from this album dropping. Like, you know, don't be hype about this. This gonna fuck y'all up. But I'm saying, like, I'm just getting started, man. Like, I just didn't waste none of this time that it looked like we were taking a hiatus. You know what I'm saying? I was just growing. I was getting better, so I can give y'all better shit, and y'all can start seeing me get closer to the perfect version of myself and shit. Straight up, skiggity. So I know y'all gonna enjoy this, man. Slap all these tracks.
Are you gonna tease the music even more on Instagram Live this whole week, because the show's on Saturday?
That listening party live shit was fire. I might do one more, maybe, because I did give away passes. I might do another giveaway before the show. We'll see what's up. I'll talk to Sally, see what we're doing. But
and who else is doing that? Nobody.
Nah.
Nobody.
Nah. That's why I can't fuck up. Like,
yeah.
And I feel like.
And you kind of skip all the bullshit because you're like, hey, this isn't like, this isn't a hobby,
fuck
bro.
No, like, and that's what something I feel like a lot of artists, you need to distinctify. Like,
somebody said that. Somebody posted that on Facebook. They're like, this isn't a hobby. Maybe
it isn't.
Was
yeah,
it you?
It is, yeah. I've got no plan B's, no plan C's and shit. It's because, in the way I look at it, and how I've always looked at it, like, I literally have a chance to take care of my whole entire family, like, for generations.
Easily.
Only I can fuck that up.
Yeah.
And if I fuck that up, I will always beat myself up for that shit. I'll always be like, dog, like, you fucked that up, though. Anything that happens that, like, I could have made sure we were all super straight.
Yeah.
Bro, you had a chance, bro. But you fucked it up. For, like, I can't even fuck around. Like, I can't even, like, go out and do stupid shit.
There's no way. There's no way.
Like, all my time be mad valuable because you don't know how much you got, first of all. Mm-hmm. And second of all, like, you can't be fucking up your opportunity to save all your people.
You're
like,
gonna
it's
throw
deeper.
it away for what?
They depending on me. Even if they don't admit it, like, I know it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I see it. And, like, it's hard to follow your dreams. Like, it's easy to do, like, what they all, like, what we're supposed to do, I guess. You know what I'm saying? That's the easy route to me. But that's a trap. Mm-hmm. And you're getting crumbs. And you can't save your family off that shit. It is a fact right now. Like, you can't, like, have a minimum wage job and live out here and live in any place in America.
Like, it's kind of like, what?
You gotta have, like, 2 jobs.
Wow. So now you need to have fucking either 2 jobs or, like, so many income streams coming in.
When did that change? So, like, you have to know, like, you gotta give yourself more chances to win in this motherfucker. And, like, I know, like, I'm nice at this. I'm good at it. I'm talented. I'm so passionate about it. And, like, it doesn't come easy to me just because, like, for nothing. I've been doing this for, like, 10 years getting nice at this shit. Like, yeah. I've been getting, before I even became, like, where people were hearing my songs, that was, like, probably, like, 6 years ago when, like, I started recording with Jonathan. But, like, I've been, like, honing my craft, getting nice at spitting for, like, 10 years. Straight up, you know what I mean? And, like, so none of this didn't come for nothing, and that would be a waste to be practicing that long and putting in that much work, because that's a career. Like, jobs, you can get fired and not even be at a job for like a year.
I'd be like, well, I'll go learn something else.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, when you go to another job, like, okay, I had a job, but like your career, like, you put in years in that shit, you try to be a master at your craft, you know what I'm saying? So, like, I know if I continue on this path, like the way I'm doing it, the right way, not taking shortcuts, and like really like doing this right way, I'm leading my example to my siblings and my kids. Like, you can really do this shit, follow your dreams, whatever your dreams are, do that shit to the fullest, you know what I mean? And don't let nobody take that shit from you, because like that might be the only thing that keeps you going when you go through some real fucked up shit, you know what I'm saying? So like, yeah, man, this ain't no hobby for me, and that's why I'm still here, you know, because I exemplify that shit.
And
like,
you can tell, like, even when you did the episode with Indie Icon with Blaze, like, how many, like, you know, like, a lot of people like to think, you know, the ones that do take, let's say you're taking this as a career, like, all right, step up, like, go ahead, like, what are you gonna do? Like, a lot of people don't know how to turn it on and go hard, like, it's literally a craft. And like something, if you've been doing it for so long, like, you're just like, it's like nothing. I've seen like small things break people, like, and like people don't even. It doesn't take much. People can't even take constructive criticism. Oh, I had somebody send me a track. So he sent me a track, and I said, so I didn't even say anything mean. I was just I was like, yo, like, I said like 2 things. I was like, hey, maybe it's not compressed right, or it doesn't sound right, but I listened to it in my car. This, and this. No reply back. What you supposed to do in that situation? I was like, thank you. Look, if I wasn't even like, if I tripped on like, you can ask Blaze, you can ask Chief and Marlon, you can ask all these people who gave me my first interviews. Like, when you can ask Justice, you can ask any of them. I've always been a teachable student.
I've been mad teachable. I can soak up constructive criticism and I take it up to ask like, man, what the fuck? Like, fuck you, bruh. Like, you don't know shit. Fuck you.
You don't fuck with me? Okay.
And then start ranting on and start burning bridges, doing all this crazy shit. You know what people don't really be realizing? Motherfuckers be watching. You don't even know who's watching. You can have a person who's going to change your life watching you, and you be acting out, being emotional on these apps, and fuck up a whole bag for yourself. Fuck up a whole bag that you didn't even know was coming to you. Because you got emotional. You should really think about shit before you just like speak or type on anything. Like I think I listen twice, speak once. I know I'm an emotional person. I'm a Leo. I already know I'm fucking emotional. I know that about myself. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So knowing that, I don't react to shit.
Yeah.
I sit here and like, all right, T-chart. What's popping? You know what I'm saying? I can react to everything and I wouldn't fucking be here.
It costs $0.99 to say nothing.
Don't say shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, and don't be mad because that constructive criticism, it might have hurt, but that shit might. What if that was like what helped you crazy? Like, what if that even just like the drive of hearing that changed everything for you?
Yeah.
You should thank that person.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Because
like,
sometimes you do get comfortable and you do have all your friends in your circle and you're like.
Yeah, y'all.
Like, no one's gonna tell me, like, hey, this song is bad. How many times have we heard a whack-ass song and we're just like, yo, nobody was in there to say, like, yo, this shit.
Those aren't your homies. And the thing is, like, stop bringing homies to the studio if they ain't gonna be real with you and shit. You know what I'm saying?
You're wasting space.
Wasting weed. They just wanna be in the pictures. Like, you don't need no yes men around you. It's cool to have somebody tell you, like, hey, you know, that might not be hitting. Like, try that different. Like, maybe you should attack that different. Like,
wait, who said that? If you don't contribute nothing to the session, you're taking away from the session.
Yeah, don't come to the studio.
Yeah.
I had to learn that the hard way. You want to bring all your homies to the studio and shit. It'd be tight for a little bit until you like see me and Sully. We're so damn like connected. That's my brother. We're so damn tight.
I love Sully.
I can feel that nigga energy. Like I've known Sully since I was in 7th grade. You know what I'm saying? Our birthdays is a week apart. You know what I'm saying? You know,
so cool.
every year I was trying to drop my album on my birthday on the 28th, and we always end up dropping it on his birthday.
Happy birthday, Sully.
Every time. It's
for
it's
you.
never on purpose. It's the universe. That's
how the universe wants it.
Once I realized shit be in the studio irritating him, I'm not ever gonna irritate him. Because I need him. You know, I need him.
I love when we can tell that about our friends.
Straight up.
Like,
nah,
hey,
I need, like, I gotta take care of. He's everything. Like, that's the key.
Take care of your people.
Yeah, you take care of engineer producers who are the most important. Let me put that tidbit out there too. Engineers and producers are more important than your artist homies.
They get no credit. I have to force the credit out of people sometimes.
That's crazy.
I'm like, hey, who are your favorite producers? And they're like, well, you know.
I love my producers. They're all family.
And I'm like, shout them out.
They're
and then
so
I'm
tight.
like, your engineers.
They be making beats together now. I got them so tight.
That's so cool.
A lot of this, we're all like, okay, so Wyatt's on the album. He's a shop producer. I got Bumbles on the motherfucking album. You know, that's my brother. Straight like that. I got my nigga Brian Lowlife on there, Glendale shit, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, I love Brian.
Got him on the album, straight like that.
He's such a sweetheart. He's so young too.
Yeah, he is.
Imagine him in a couple years.
Brian is a one of one. That boy is a diamond. He's a model. He makes crazy beats, fire music. Like Brian is a 1-on-1. I fuck with. That's my dog. I got 20 on there. Salute to 20. 20 makes a lot of beats for me.
I follow him. I just
20's on there. That's my dog.
I'm such a big fan of a lot of people, and then I'm like, give me your Instagram names.
Spooky's on there. Spooky made a dumb banger on there. We got a banger called Trunk on there. That's fucking crazy. My brother Alex is on there. He got the intro. I feel like I got everybody. I don't think I missed anybody. I feel like I got everybody. My brother Brokerage is on there. Who am I missing? I got all my producers.
But like, a moral of the story is like, you know, people are like, you know, give them their shine. The engineers and the producers. Like, where else are you supposed to get these beats from?
And the producers like the new A&Rs, man. Shit, them niggas and the DJs and the videographers. Y'all better start taking care of y'all people and engineers because those motherfuckers will change your life. And they're the ones who are making sure you sound dope. Some of y'all need a beat to save y'all. So y'all better treat your engineers and treat your producers right. Your
friends come over and you're trying to show them a song in the car. How's it gonna sound right? Oh yeah, because you're an engineer.
Yes.
You want to show them the video. Oh, let's watch these videos.
And so
if it's gonna look good, because who made it?
He's not like any other engineer. Like my brother will be up until like 4:00 in the morning making sure he sound good. Like after the session type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like you got you have somebody that cares about your shit just as much as they care about their shit. Cause those are therapy sessions I have in the studio session. I be giving them, that's a piece of my life right there that I give to all of y'all. These are pieces of my life. You know what I mean? So like,
Do you think this album is like a chunk of your like? It's kind of like what is like the energy of the whole? Because it seems very like upbeat, like
my hunger's back. It seems
yeah,
like it's like my hunger's
kind of like
back.
We're back.
Yeah, like and it's like, hey y'all, like all right, wake up. You know what I'm saying? We right back. Like that shit. Like we were on a little break. Everybody took a little rest.
Rascal's you're gonna lose your mind when you hear these songs.
Let's shatter the windows again. Let's break another stage. You know what I mean? Like, let's make Monarch say no more hip hop shows for 3 months again. You know what I'm saying? Skiggity. Skiggity. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm ready. I'm charged up, and I'm happy to give y'all another like piece of this this skiggity. And this is, like I said, this is the first part of like a dope ass collection, and I'm just getting started. So like, we going up, man. Stay busy. Stay the fuck busy, bro.
I'm excited. So this Saturday is the release, and then where can they get your album once it drops?
On all platties, all platforms. You can get that shit everywhere. You know,
it drops officially on the 4th?
On the 4th of August,
okay.
Yep. And then, tag me your favorite songs, make videos, you know what I'm saying? Like, show that love. You know, I show that love back. I'll show everybody. But we're definitely hyped. We're going to give y'all some fire-ass visuals off this album. We got some crazy ass events that we're throwing and shit. Like this year is about to be a huge year, not just for like me and my family, but for everybody. You know, for Arizona, I feel it. You know what I mean? Like, and I'm feeling like a lot of us are breaking down barriers and like, you know, being put in different situations,
doing new shit or like working through with what we had to
for
go
real.
through.
And now, like, you know, we have eyes on us. The industry's coming here. Like a lot of us are leaving and meeting the industry, and like shit is changing. Like and it's changing in a positive way. Like
I'm so glad it's getting the attention.
Even though the Suns lost, salute to y'all. You know. You know what I'm saying? I'm on record doing that. You know what I'm saying? But you know, it's big AZ shit, and I'm hyped. I'm glad I can keep contributing, you know, to this shit, to this scene, to the legend of our state, straight up. You know what I mean? So we gonna keep going hard, man. Glendale, we out. Skirt Skiggity, you already know what it is. It's your boy De La Preme in this bitch. Skirt Angle, Skirt Cobain. You know what I'm saying? Skirt Warner, that guy. Skirt is Mayfield. Skirt is Blow. Skirt.
And we did this sober.
First episode sober. It was lit too. See,
yo, I'm getting everybody